Okay. Y'all, I can't. Oh my God. Okay, wait. Okay, let me address the elephant in the room, which is the bun on my head.
Give one sneak peek.
No, okay.
Give one sneak peek to the back.
You know I'm gonna fully expose it as we. Okay. Y'all, I had a really cute updo.
It looks like exhaust pipes.
I guess, yeah. That's one way to put it. I had a really cute updo that I practiced the other night. Welcome back to On the Curb.
Welcome back. All aboard!
Oh, I'm gum.
That's sweet gum.
This is what happens when you don't have trash around your house. I always have trash around.
Just throw it in the sink. Or
From
just
here?
stick it on the table. You can get rid of it later.
We have wine once again.
I think we did so well last time with the wine that I was like, let's keep it going.
My slurring was so alluring last episode.
Oh, the slurring was alluring.
The slurring was alluring. No, okay, so I'm wearing an updo because I've fallen in love. I've fallen in love.
God.
I didn't turn my fucking recording down.
Sha-la-la-la-la,
Okay.
my oh my. Ooh, my oh my. Like, I can't hit that. My oh my.
John can't hit a note.
Too shy.
No, okay. I've recently I found the one. Okay, not actually, but
Who are they? Who are they?
I recently discovered my affinity to a little group of people we call studs. I recently discovered who gonna be the boys.
Nose go.
And the nose go. That's still my favorite thing. I recently discovered who gonna be the boys, and studs are gonna be the boys, but then they're not boys. It's beautiful. It's magical. And I do have a severe last time I talked about my crush on which I accidentally called her both of their names. Her name is Teaspoon.
Mm-hmm.
One thing about a stud, they not gonna use their government name. Because how come my cousin Asher, she was dating a stud and her name was Red.
Remember that TikTok trend that was like, what's your stud name? What's your real name?
Oh.
My name Thrasher. What's your real name? Brittany.
Exactly. No, but she ignited something in me, and it reminds me of when I was sitting in between two dangerously horny bisexuals. You know who you are, at a birthday party. And they were going back and forth with me in the middle, knowing that I am Little Miss head sister act, being like, I just need to have a crush. Oh, I just need to bounce on a dick. Oh my God. And I'm just like, okay, I don't like having crushes because they make me feel like my world is ending and make me spin out of control. But now I understand, because suddenly I was like, I want to get dressed. I want to figure out how to do my hair. Y'all, it looked a lot better when I did it.
It looked good.
I got my nails done, and I have now crafted a 7-day plan from here to the 19th that I would like to call How to Catch a Stud in 7 days.
Okay.
Step one. Here's my all-out rollout plan on how I'm going to possibly, there's percentages for outcomes. There's a 10% chance that I will end up at a bar with Teaspoon from the WNBA Minnesota Lynx basketball team.
Okay.
So today's the 12th. The next time they play in New York is the 19th. They played in New York this past Sunday, and I missed it. I was watching the Twitch streams, and they like to, I think if it's like a fun city, they'll like hang out. Well, I'm talking about the stud buds. If you know, you know. So what I have to do, we have to go to the game on the 19th. You free Tuesday?
A work day?
It's like at 7.
At 7? At 7?
Think about it. Okay, first of all, I need to go to the game. Unfortunately, because of anti-feminism, the tickets are only like $50. I need to go to the game. But what I first need to do, I have to revamp my Instagram.
Oh, is she coming back?
She's coming back.
Whoa.
Because I've been needing to revamp my Instagram just for business and like career purposes, because I'm also, shopping around in that aspect. And because you really can't be a journalist without like an Instagram. You can't. It's been detrimental to my career in many ways. I'd probably be much farther because I met this like journalist guy at Singers like 2 weeks ago, and I looked at his Instagram, and it's just like, and then I looked at some of my coworkers' Instagram, and my coworker had like 18,000 followers, and I was like, okay, I need a way for people to find me. So Frankie did a piece for this magazine. They're having a launch party on Thursday, which you're happy to come to if you'd like. I need to get an Instagram picture there.
Okay.
I need to get a good Instagram picture that I can post on my grid, and then maybe do like a summer dump.
Okay. What day do you post it on?
Friday.
Okay.
So I'd posted Friday. Is the 19th? Okay, the 19th is Tuesday. So I'd posted Friday, which then would give me enough time to then take a picture at the WNBA game in the stands. And then I post that night. And I gotta look real good. I gotta figure out this up to. I figure out an up to, and I look real good, and I post it. And then maybe I DM. And what happens is also in terms of wardrobe, because one thing about me I'm noticing and why I'm so excited and I feel back in my element, I know how to fucking bag an athlete. One thing about me, I know how to bag an athlete like this. I really do.
Have you bagged a womanly athlete?
No, but same difference if it's a stud.
Yeah.
I'm noticing because studs they very much they kind of, I don't know, it's just all athletes are the same. Well, maybe not like Winter Olympics athletes.
Yeah, fuck Winter Olympics athletes.
Fuck Winter Olympics. No. Athletes.
You want to be a trophy wife.
I really want to be a trophy wife so
stud
bad.
Wife, trophy wife, stud wife, trophy wife.
I'm coming to realize that I would really like to be a trophy wife.
Okay.
I think I always have been, and I think I'd be great at it.
Okay, so it's take picture at event on Thursday.
Post Friday.
Then the whole weekend's just chilling. You gotta get in your grind, girl.
What do you mean?
What are you gonna do over the weekend?
Oh yeah, because then I gotta post on stories. John, I can't. People really post on their stories.
I post them
every day.
Oh yeah.
No, like, and I think that's good and normal.
No.
I can't. Also, I can't watch all of it.
Also, y'all, this is just FYI. Alexandra doesn't have her real Instagram right now. She uses this scary burner one. And I'm not going to say the title of the picture on it for your privacy.
Sure.
But the reason that on our TikTok it only links to my Instagram is not because I'm an egomaniac is trying to like absorb the followers myself. It's because I have nothing to link of Alexandra. I'm not going to link her burner and her other one doesn't exist.
Let's talk about Instagram. Instagram stresses me out so bad just because I can't be looking at stories and see all this shit that I can't know that much stuff about everyone all the time.
Yeah, I guess.
And then the last step of my plan though is that I have 2 halter tops. I have 2 slutty halter tops on the way. All it takes to catch an athlete is body lotion, an updo, and a halter top. That's all it takes.
Nail
for their fingernails on the fucking.
Wait, where? No, there's not. I don't know. That's not mine. Eli, have you been clipping your nails on the living room couch? The way that I might consider going to this game with you, because you're gonna be acting a fucking mess. You're gonna be acting a mess at this game.
I'm in love with her.
You're not in love with her.
I know.
You don't know her.
That's the thing. And I have a history with, I did actually yesterday, I did have as my dad would say, come to Jesus meeting with myself. And I looked myself in the mirror and I was like, Alexandra, you got to shut this down. Because my parasocial actions get nasty. But I just get so excited when I'm actually attracted to somebody that I can't help it. Was I in the Twitch stream? Oh, okay. This is the last thing I'm going to talk about it. So remember I sent you pictures of their Twitch stream when they were on the bus in Brooklyn?
No, let's. Alexandra sent me pictures of the Twitch stream and said how I zoom in if I was street they're in. How I zoom in and see the refraction of the light in the car window to figure out what street intersection they're on.
And then they did proceed to move the camera because they saw that the window was in frame and they were on the highway, so I couldn't see anything. But I like watch some Twitch streams and usually like it's at least like 10,000 viewers or something, but they have around like 1,500. So I'm not like, and the rare times that I send a message, I'm like, no one's gonna see this.
Yeah. Did you send a message?
How come I sent a message in the Twitch chat and I said, where y'all going out tonight? I'm thinking they're not gonna see this. I'm thinking the chat's rolling. I'm not joking. It might as well have been a conversation. I said, where y'all going out tonight? And Court, she said, going out. And then Teaspoon said, going out where? They were like, who's going out? We're not going out. And I was like, I forget that athletes do take their
Or was the game the next day?
Yeah.
And you asked you.
I said, where y'all going out tonight?
I've been interacting on Corey King lives recently.
Stop.
I have not been acknowledged yet.
Damn.
I watched the one where she was dressed as a Lorax, dancing around like a dance mom's girl.
She scares me.
She's funny.
No, like I love her, but she is the definition of plays too much.
That was, who was it that, I think it was like Georges that tweeted like genuinely wondering how Corey passed the SIKE eval.
Yes. Yes, but
okay, so
yes. How was your weekend?
Photo shoot. I'm running back one more time.
Oh, well,
photo shoot Thursday, posting Friday, getting your body tea over the weekend, starting to post in your story more. Sexy picture from the game that you post that night
in the stands. I want like a WNBA girl like in the stands, like wag down,
and then you're gonna DM.
Okay, see, so the DM.
Girl, if you don't DM, then what all this for?
I know it is the DM, but I don't want to creep. This is my biggest flaw. I don't want to creep anyone out. Because I'll admit I am creepy and I do creepy shit when I like somebody. Unfortunately, I do.
See, you should just DM, hey Teaspoon, what do you think of my last 2 pictures I posted?
No, literally, I was like, because you can send people's Instagram. You can send people Instagram posts.
Yeah.
No, this is what I was gonna DM. I was gonna be like, something about me seeing her at the game.
Troy. You're like Gabriella and Troy. When she like comes out of the stands and the spotlight goes on her.
Yes. Something about me being like, oh my God, like, love watching you play. Let me know if you're ever in New York again.
Okay, and what do we do when you're left on red?
I'd be honored for her to read it. I'd be honored for her to read it. Well, then I'm like, that's the problem here is that
Jersey Beat.
The problem here is that I do have some clout in the digital media space. And so, but I also have to be professional. And this is the whole rollout of my entire life, on the up and up. Because I've been contemplating. Do I put on the curb in my bio?
And you want her to listen to this?
No, that's the other thing. I don't want her to listen to
your play-by-play, how you're going to catch a stud?
I'm going to catch a stud in 7 days. Yeah, I can't. Okay, because because I've been thinking about my identity and myself. And I think where I go wrong and where I lose confidence is that I feel like I'm just I'm a fractured bunch of different people to different people. Do you ever feel like that? No.
Mama, I think that's called borderline personality disorder.
No. I don't think I have
that. No, sometimes I feel like I tap into different parts of myself with different people. Right, and so I'm constantly afraid that people are going to catch me in a lie. Like the concept of my coworkers seeing me outside of the office terrifies me. Oh, really?
Yes, because in the office I look frumpy as fuck. I'm quiet as hell. And
outside the office you look frumpy as fuck, quiet as hell.
It's giving.
And you're loud.
Yes, and I'm loud as fuck. And then I think about like the people on Instagram, like if they ever saw like On the Curb. Like I don't even want my friends from home to watch this because I'd be chatting.
Girl, the way that I am doing all the marketing for this channel by my goddamn self. Everyone that I know watches this or has seen it.
That's what I'm saying. I want to be able to be like one whole brand. That's what I'm trying. I'm trying to become one whole brand.
Yeah.
But also, I don't know if I'm allowed to have this podcast
At work.
If I'm like gonna move up in the journalism world. But I'm like, is there a way to just be like, take it or leave it?
I think they'd be like, take it or leave this job. They say you can have it.
You can have it, you can take it, you can keep it.
Take your pins out.
How was basement?
Oh my god. Basement was fun. I went to basement on Saturday fun day. I did not drink while I was there, to be specific. I did not drink while I was there.
You fucking lying.
Girl, I had like 6 White Claws over the course of 3 hours beforehand. That does not count as drinking.
We lost our girl, y'all. She's too deep in the sauce.
That does not count. 6 White Claws.
Next episode interventions are
2 White Claws an hour is fine.
6 White Claws and then
over the course of 3 hours, and then I go to basement. I got there at 1.
Well, I'm trying to think of 2 White Claws an hour that's drinking, mama.
No, it's not.
Yes. Surges?
No.
Doesn't matter. 2 White Claws an hour, that's drinking.
Well, let me be specific. It was 1 White Claw, 3 shots of mezcal.
Oh!
And then 2 other White Claws.
The truth comes out, y'all. When I went into this podcast, all I heard was I didn't drink at all. So,
well, I didn't buy. Okay, I bought 1 shot there. But okay, y'all, here's the thing. I'm the only bitch that drinks at basement.
Okay.
I am often always ridiculed because I always have a drink in my hand, and I'll spend like $70 there on drinks when everybody else just doing wee-hoo, wee-hoo, wah, wah, wah.
They doing it.
If it exists, they doing it.
They doing it.
And so I went in and I've been bullied by my friends because I am the only diva that leaves basement at 2 a.m. when you're supposed to stay until fucking 7.
Yeah.
And so I went with my boyfriend John and my friend Olivia, and Olivia's like basement cockroach is what she identifies as. She's like I go all the time, and like as soon as I'm in, if you see me, you see me. I'm running around. Wow. And that truly is her vibe, and I respect it. I respect the hustle, but she goes sober, stone cold.
Not even no favors.
None.
No favors.
Nothing crazy. But so yeah, I went in with the intention of I want to last the night. Yeah. And I think a big part of why I don't last the night is because I've been drinking. I get sleepy.
Yeah.
And so I stayed till 4:30.
Okay.
I like actually was on both dance floors for like 45 to an hour each.
Cute.
I smoked a lot of cigarettes outside. but yeah, it was fun. I had a great time. I did do a little something to help me stay awake. And unfortunately, as these things happen, it hit the hardest in the Uber ride on the way home.
No.
I got home. I'm not going to say this, but let's just say the room was spinning.
You know what's a lethal combo that I like keep falling privy to? I don't know if that's how you say that. Shroom pills are legal, yeah? Like microcapsules?
Yes, psilocybin. Well, it depends on the state.
Well, the legal shroom pills that I take. Bruh, taking the legal shroom pills, going home, smoking weed is some of, you know how I always say I feel wormy?
Yeah.
Is some of the wormiest, earthiest, nauseousness I've ever felt in my life.
The first time I ever did legal shrooms, I smoked a blunt with it, and I rearranged my apartment for 6 hours. And it looked immaculate. Afterwards, I sobered up, and I was like, how did I never think of this? This is stunning.
Oh my God.
I called Architectural Digest immediately.
No, like, it is to the point now that, like, I come home and I'll like get the blunt right, and I take one hit and I go, oh no, because I just wait for the onslaught of nausea that takes over.
What's that like in movies when someone takes like a hit of weed and like their voice goes like this?
It is actually that, and then I am in like the like face down ass up Well, I have my headphones on listening to this one girl. She makes like "You're Too High" videos. It's okay. Because when I tell you the
Why are you ass up? Why are you ass up? Hoping the demons come raw dog you, girl.
Because like I don't know. It's something about that position. Okay, well, proud of you for.
Okay, but here, yes, basement was fun. I would want to. Someday I'll stay till 7. It's kind of a hard ask for me, but here's what I want to talk about. How come I saw bitches in shake and go? I saw men bitches in shake and go blonde synthetic wigs.
And they got in, I guess.
Well, I think the thing was they got in not wearing it.
You think they smuggled wigs?
Well,
Smuggled wigs?
I'm low-key like, I think people be doing shit like that.
This is journalism.
I am like, I gotta bring my afro. The next time I go, I'm bringing my afro. I'm bringing my bleach blonde afro to the basement. I'll be in the front of the DJ booth. I don't care what the fuck I'm blocking behind me. Bitches, it was this like hot buff like gay black man that had like the cuntiest little blonde bob on. And I saw him like to John and I said, you bitches been trying to convince me this place is aloof and cool. I can't tap dance, but bitches can't wear shake and go wigs.
You know, shake it up.
I'm smuggling in a wig next time.
Bro, if our topic was literally anything else, the title would 100% be blank blank is smuggling wigs in the basement. That is so funny. Yeah, who gets smuggled? Why I kind of want to go to the basement.
You should come.
I kind of want to have a night. In this new revamped version of me.
This new femme version.
Basement got studs? Probably not.
I'm sure they exist.
Well, there's been like a conversation that like we're in a stud drought.
Where the hoes at?
Where the studs at? And for the record, we went back to Chino Grande this weekend. I take 2 steps into the premises, y'all. 2! And this woman who works there comes running up to me, and she goes, "We have your shirt."
The bartender
Alexandra,
thought she saw my birthday. Was actually DJing on Friday night. Girl, we didn't even get past her sight line, and she bowled up to us and said, "I have your shirt." And then the tall Asian guy for my birthday gave me a hug at the end, like halfway through, and was like,
"Really?"
He was like, "Good to see you again." I was like, I don't remember ever saying a word to you last time I was here.
And then 3 of my songs got rejected in a row, and it literally triggered a depressive episode. I literally got triggered by what do we call it? Abandonment. My abandonment issues flared up.
Yeah, girl, it was tough. I was really trying to pull her out of it. I was like, what if we do Beyonce? What if we do daddy lessons? Like anything.
I literally am so see. That's why I'm like sensitive about the word dramatic, because that's how I felt.
No, but I do have to take. It was a little valid how you felt, because Alexandra pulled up one song.
It was crazy.
They were like, "Sorry, it's already been done tonight." No,
International Players Anthem. And that's like my song, and they were like, "Oh, because there were actually black people that night."
Yeah. Then Alexandra writes a second song.
Lemonade, Gucci Mane.
Takes it up, and they say, "Sorry, that's already been done tonight."
No, they said we don't have.
We don't have that one. Then Alexandra has her third song written down. She's taken like 10 minutes to figure out what she wants to do, because she's like, I got to do a good one that I know I can do. And you chose.
Can't believe it. T-Pain.
And she starts walking up to hand her slip to the DJ. And lo and behold, they go, "Welcome to the stage, whatever random bitch do it, can't believe it" by T-Pain.
Oh.
As she's walking up to the DJ, someone starts doing the same song, and then she triggered a depressive episode.
Right on that bar. I literally, as I'm walking here, ooh, you should make me feel so good, better than I would by myself or if I was with somebody else. And I felt in my fucking knees.
She felt her needs.
And what really upset me the most is that, like, you know, obviously I ride for my black girlies.
Yeah.
I don't understand people who do karaoke if you're not going to serve cunt. John, they weren't serving cunt.
No.
They were up there with the mics like this. And the thing is, they were back to back to back to you. They were back to back to back. Doing the hits that other people could have been doing.
Okay, so it's the black bitches going back to back to back, only doing R&B and rap songs. I do a Millie again.
So good. Again.
Well, I guess we did Gnarly. That low-key counts as rap.
We did Gnarly, and then we did
Tia Tamara.
And girl, when I say
Tia Tamara was fun.
It was fun.
Tia Tamara, Gnarly. I did Amelie, and then I kind of lost the plot at the end. Oh, but were you there when Nina did her song?
No, why was I in John and Nina's Uber? They hopped out and that was my Uber.
Oh, well, that's funny.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so boyfriend John showed up drunk with Nina and his friend. And Nina puts in You and I by Lady Gaga. And it's like, it's gotten to a point in the night where like it's taking a while to get through people. Nina looks at me and goes, I have to pee so bad. And they go, You and I by Nina. And she's like, fuck, I have to piss so bad. Nina peed her pants while singing You and I by Lady Gaga in the middle of Chino Grande. She squatted down, acting like she was belting a note, and she urinated into her leggings.
Can we put this in leggings?
Jeans? I don't know.
Can we put this in?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
She don't give a fuck.
She doesn't listen to this. Yeah, no, girl, our friend, if y'all are going to Chino Grande, I'm telling you, this bar gets messy.
I see, I'm like, does the bar get messy? Or do
it's just the people we bring. It's just the people we bring.
Oh my God, last thing.
Okay.
This is going to get chopped and screwed. Muay Thai. Y'all, I'm about to be the only fucking fighter. The only
Throw
fighter.
a punch right now.
I almost did. Right in the nose. No, I'll make that my psych word because it got a little messy, but it didn't actually get that messy. But
Muay Thai sounds like a great way to get your aggression out.
Because, you know,
at least a little bit of it. A micro amount of it. A microaggression.
A microaggression.
We're talking about microaggression.
Yay!
We're talking about microaggressions. The word on the curve. The word on the curve. On the curve.
White people, listen up.
Girl, and yes, I do got stories.
Oh.
And I do have a screenshot to go with it.
Stop. The voicemail was iconic.
The voicemail, yeah, that has lived.
Okay, wait, let's define a microaggression. Let's define it. Let's literally start the essay with Merriam-Webster.
Merriam-Webster defines a microaggression as
a comment or action that subtly and often unconsciously or unintentionally expresses a prejudiced attitude toward a member of a marginalized group, such as a racial minority. What is the sentence? What are the examples? Wait.
Use it in a sentence.
I know. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, it's just people talking about microaggressions. Yeah. It's kind of a buzzy word.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a buzzword. And I might come straight out the gate with a hot take that I don't 100% agree with. I don't 100% think this is true.
What?
Microaggressions don't exist.
Coming from you?
Bitch, racism is racism. Let's call it what it is.
But because the whole thing of microaggressions is unconscious, right?
Okay, do you have an example of a genuinely unconscious microaggression? Like, I really am trying to think.
Well, okay, the one that always comes to mind for me, and I feel like I've said this before in this podcast, is I've never been asked my race more than by white women that have cut my hair as a child.
Okay.
Like them, I've been asked, and white men too, like barbers. They've been like, "What ethnicity are you?" And I've gotten like, I was like, "Why?" And I've gotten like, "I need to know so I know how to cut your hair," which to me always kind of felt like a microaggression because I'm like, I don't really understand why the technique is different. Like my hair, I don't got like coarse hair. Like
I know
it's still pretty like soft and curly.
Okay, maybe what I will say, I will rework the argument. I think the term microaggression is now taken advantage of to water down people's racism. People be like, I called you that was just a microaggression. We call you the N-word.
But you think that it's people being racist saying it's a microaggression, not the person receiving it calling out the microaggression? Like you're saying the words being used by the perpetrator of the racist comment.
Yes, in the sense that I'll just say, and this is very much stemming from my experience where I always thought I grew up with being I was just like, oh yeah, people kept doing microaggressions. There was a lot of microaggressions, and it wasn't until I saw a professional and they were like, Alexandra, that was racist actions. Like, I think that, and maybe, I mean, it was mostly just my parents telling me that what was happening were microaggressions and not racism. And I think that there needs to be like a very clear line that tiny things can also be point blank racism and not microaggressions. Like, microaggressions lets the perpetrator off the hook in my opinion, in a lot of ways. Do you think so?
I think it still demands a sense of accountability, but it's softer.
It's much softer, and it's like it kind of gives like they didn't mean it.
Or they didn't know.
They didn't know, they didn't mean it. And in my realm and in my current standards, I need you to know.
Yeah.
But I guess the term is necessary and important for people who don't know. And I just don't like those people. That being said, I've done my fair share of microaggressions. I sure have. Yeah, I have on accident. What was it? Wait. And can we just be real? Sometimes microaggressions are kind of funny.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
you don't gotta tell me, girl.
Because sometimes it's truly on accident. Okay, let me here's not what I did, but tell me if you think this is a microaggression or racism.
All right, lay it on me.
So, welcome to today's game. Is it microaggression or racism? So there was like this thing in middle school called like Spirit Night, where like all these different schools would go to like the teen center which had like a basketball court, and we'd like sit and like we'd all do cheers and like we'd like have different color. It was Spirit Night. And it was exciting because it was after school and we'd like take a bus, and obviously I was like not that social, nervous as hell to be doing an after school activity, and I didn't talk to a lot of people at that point, and I'm sitting, of course, uncool person at the front of the bus. Rosa Parks, I'm at the front of the bus. And
Rose was the back.
That's what I'm saying. I'm in the front.
Oh, got it.
And wait, didn't Rosa sit in the front and they were like, go to the back, and then she didn't?
I thought you had to sit in the back.
That's why Rosa Parks was a big deal. You dumb. And Henry gets up in his seat because we're all like singing songs, and turns to me and he goes, Alexandra, mind you, I don't talk to this guy. I don't talk to anybody. He says, Alexandra, we gotta start singing the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme song. Only to me. He says, we gotta get it started.
He was white?
Yes.
Not racist.
No, that is a microaggression. I guess that's just annoying. And I hate it. I hate it.
Okay, I have one to submit for the game.
Is it microaggression, or racism?
Okay, when I was in high school, actually, this is kind of a twofer.
Okay,
let me ask you part A and then part B. So I was in high school, and I was.
Sorry,
mic just break.
Sorry, a part of my mic just fell.
Oh my god. Girl on the curb. Take your bins out. New York's premier trash podcast.
Yes.
Okay. And it was my senior year, and they asked me and this girl named Sasha, who was a lesbian, to speak at a pep rally for like the incoming freshman class. And we were both like, sure. And I don't know why I was picked. I didn't know the teacher who was coordinating it, and I knew Sasha from like AP English. And Sasha was like the president of the Gay Straight Alliance, and I was the president of the Thespian Society.
You had a Gay Straight Alliance in high school?
I mean, there were maybe 4 members, but yeah, we did. But so the teacher sat Sasha and I down, and she was like, Sasha, maybe you can talk about like bullying and like the LGBT community, and John, maybe you could talk about race. And it was a white teacher, and I was like, I was like,
you looked around.
Me? I was like, me talk about race?
Were there black kids?
Yes. Girl, there were dark kids, and I was like, I am like the lightest. It was like a joke in the school that everyone called me a African. never called me a African American because I was.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
That I was like, I'm like known as like the whitest black kid here. Like, why am I talking about race?
That just unearthed a feeling in me because I have not heard that term probably since 2012.
But so that's question one. Was her asking me to speak about race a microaggression?
Well, to me, it gives like you're the palatable.
Yeah, microaggression then. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Microaggression.
Yeah. So we get to the assembly. I prepped a little speech, like bullet points on this index card. So Sasha goes first, and Sasha starts by addressing the freshman class, and she goes, "I'm gonna address an elephant in the room. I'm gay." And everyone like laughs and ha ha ha. And I was like, the theater kid in me was like, okay, take the note, keep the joke going. So she gives her speech, it's beautiful. Oh, no. And then it's my turn to go. And I get up there and I go, I'm going to address the other elephant in the room. I'm black.
Bitch, I'm black.
Bitch, I'm black. Uproarious laughter. Okay. But I give the speech about like, and I kind of like do talk a little vulnerably about like how, you know, a lot of like jokes made about me in school or about my race or like my lack thereof. Mm-hmm. And so I give the speech, and then afterwards, my theater teacher, Miss Dean, her name was Paula Dean.
Stop.
It brings me back to her office, and she and I were like close. I was the president of the Thespian Society for 2 years, and I was like a lead in all the shows. And I noticed this my freshman year, and she pulls me in the back of the office, microaggression and racism, and she called me Jay Walls, and she goes, "Jay Walls, I didn't know you were black. This whole time, I thought you were Latino." And I looked at her and I went, no, Miss D.
What are you supposed to say?
I was like, no, girl, no, there isn't a drop of Latinx in me at all. Microaggression or racism.
Okay, here's my question is like, microaggression or racism? Just ignorance.
Just
third category, just ignorance. Because a lot of the times I think when microaggressions slip out and like that, it's like I just really need white people. Honestly, a lot of non-black people, yeah, you can have it. Is just, does it need to be said?
Yeah.
I think a lot of what white people, I'm going to say white people because this comes with like all racist stuff, not just anti-blackness, is a lot of white people need to ask themselves, does it need to be said out loud?
Yeah.
Because do not be under the impression that like we don't be having problematic thoughts, that we don't be having prejudices, because that's a lie. Like we do. I just think what minorities bring to the table is the experience of people asking them out of pocket questions that did not need to be said out loud. So we are better at discerning what comes out of our mouths. Mm-hmm. Because what's she gonna gain from asking you that? From telling you that she thought you were Latino? What's she gonna gain?
Clarity.
Because you are a piece of me. But like, why do you need to know?
And why does it matter?
Exactly.
Why does it matter whether I was Latino, whether I'm black? Like, why ultimately does it matter?
All she had to do was keep it in her head. Oh my God, I always thought John was Latino. That's funny. That's all had to happen. That's all that had to happen. Okay, microaggression or racism?
I got 2 more.
Okay, well, in the same vein of being asked about Prince of Bel-Air, honestly, is microaggression racism or bullying?
Okay, I like this one.
When Teach Me How to Dougie came out, and what is important here is that I was not popular and bitches did not talk to me.
Girl, we know.
Shut up. How come it said like Teach Me How to Dougie came out? Everyone said, Alexandra, can you teach us how to Dougie?
Well, my question would be, is it bullying because they knew you couldn't? And they were trying to embarrass you?
Oh, microaggression or bullying?
I would say microaggression. Maybe a little bit of both.
Okay, not black and white. 2 things can be true at once.
Yeah, you
can
can be bullying ignorantly.
Bullying while ignorant.
Bullying while ignorant.
And then maybe it's like if you pool a bunch of microaggressions together, then it becomes racism. Because then in the same sentence, it was like, bruh, the confusion I had, DSLs, dick sucking lips?
Yeah.
I was surrounded by white women with paper cuts for lips, paper cuts. And they all went on to be influencers and now have lip fillers. And I'm over here, giving luscious Ebony magazine. And all the white girls had DSLs, but my shit was too much.
Oh.
They were all like, they would always say like, you have big lips and a big mouth. I don't know. So is that racism? That's racism.
I don't know. Or is it just commentary on your physical features?
But see, I think you can be racist without knowing you're being racist. Or does racism have to have malintent?
No, because what's the whole thing is like people aren't born racist, they're taught it. So I think a lot of people have to unlearn it. So I think in the vein of that, oftentimes racism isn't malintent because it's just how someone was raised.
See, but then there is there is that thing where some people believe that white people are born racist because of implicit bias and your bias towards white people. Because the same way black people are going to have a bias towards black people, white people are going to have a bias towards white people. And in the system that we reside in, having a bias towards white people inherently makes you racist. But you'd have to look at racism as a neutral term.
Which it's not.
I don't know.
I don't think it can't be.
Why?
Well, it can't be neutral because that like absolves it of being bad behavior, and it is bad behavior to an extent.
Okay, wait. Let's define racism.
Merriam-Webster defines racism as
take your pins out.
Definition.
Bitch, I'm black.
Bitch, I'm black.
Okay. Prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism by an individual, community, or institution against a person or people. This is a lot of ors. Against a person or people on the basis of their membership in a part. Who wrote this? Let me start over. Prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism by an individual, community, or institution against a person or people on the basis of their membership in a particular racial or ethnic group, typically one that is a minority or marginalized.
Typically,
wait a minute. Wait, that's a Trump definition.
Typically,
Trump got that sentence added. Typically, one that is a minority.
Typically.
Wait a minute.
What the fuck? Why was the microaggression one low key worse?
Wait a damn minute.
Girl.
Okay, I will say that was the Google definition. The systemic oppression of a racial group to the social, economic, and political advantage of another. Feminist. Political.
So no, it can't be. Did it say the word antagonist in that? Like
yes.
Like then it can't be neutral. Because antagonizing is not a neutral word.
Correct.
I do think we live in a world where racism is neutral.
What do you mean?
I mean, look at like the sitting president, like the sitting political powers, like that are obsessively racist.
You mean accepted?
But I think like them being in positions of power and them being so openly racist is kind of neutralizing the term, because it's like, yeah, I'm racist, and what? I'm the most powerful person in the world.
Okay. I understand what you're saying. I keep thinking about it in the context of like the word critique, because I remember in like one of my English classes, and it does not take being an English major to know this. It's just how I learned it. But critique is a neutral word. Like if you were to say you're critiquing me, that could technically mean me being like, you did great singing that. That's a critique.
Yeah.
It's just a comment. Critique is neutral. Unless my professor lied, then I'm lying on my ass. But yeah, so first, because it's interesting when you accuse or tell often a white person that they're being racist, they get offended.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, girl,
you dirty did this. You dirty did this, girl.
Where it's like, I get hesitant to say that it is a bad word because it's kind of fact.
Yeah.
But I guess what goes through your mind when you're told you're racist is that like, oh, I'm contributing to this thing. It's almost like it's almost like they get offended because they know what happens to racist people, but as opposed to just understanding that the act was racist. I don't know. I'm not white, so
I am a little bit.
No, I'm a big believer in that little splash. I'm a big believer in the splash, girl, because that's all it takes. That's all it takes. Yeah. When people like, what is the word? Invalidate anyone's blackness. It's insane to me because 1% is all it takes.
For someone to be racist.
Prejudice and racist towards someone. Now, if we lived in a world where it was like, oh my God, no, like whatever, then I would maybe like understand it. But one drop is all it takes.
Here's my new
falling in love with me. Sorry.
Okay, here's my new submission for the game.
Okay.
And this one might be all of the above.
Okay.
My mom's ex-boyfriend that lived at our house in Portland during COVID. Mm-hmm. I used to go to my aunt's house. Let me paint this picture, y'all. I used to drive to my aunt's house in Portland in a blue Prius, listening to Kim Petras on blast to help her do yard work and plant flowers. And I come home and I'd pull up in the driveway, listen to my music. Mm-hmm. My mom, when they broke up, told me that when I would do that, he would like go to her and be like, he's playing his music so loud. He's leaning into the culture of his people.
Racism.
Listening to Kim Petras in a blue Prius being like, he like them niggas.
What? Wait, is he talking about gay or black?
Black.
My coke.
You can put him in your mouth and he's like, nigga.
Oh my God. Well, the fact that boom boxes used to be called ghetto blasters.
No, you know
something
you
like
know
that.
What's really racist now? Have you seen people talking about the Carnival cruises?
Oh my God, what do they call them?
They call them the new ghetto.
Also, I do have a problem with white people saying ghetto. I do.
Me too.
I do.
Ghetto or ratchet.
I'm like, what you know about that?
A white person shouldn't be saying
what
ghetto
you know
or
about
ratchet.
that? What you know? You
and
tell
what do
me.
you mean by that?
Yeah, what do you mean? Huh? That's interesting. Okay, what's your next microaggression or racism?
Okay, this is my last one, and I think it is the worst one, and one that I can't believe I'm saying.
And again, why did your mom tell you that?
Yeah, why did she tell me that? She wanted me to hate him, even though she knew I did. Whatever. Okay, this is from 2021.
Oh, Lord.
This was during COVID. I was in Seattle on Grindr. Mm-hmm. Segue back to our online dating episode. Mm. And I don't remember how this happened, but I was like talking to this guy who just all of a sudden got like really mad at me for like chatting him.
Okay.
And I was kind of like high, so I kept like kind of like trying to piss him off more. And so he said, I sent an emoji of a guy in glasses, and he said, Jesus, dude, what's your deal? I said, chill out, you're choosing to engage. He said, then block me so I don't have to look at yo stupid ass. What do you want to hear? Your body looks like shit. You're a little cross-eyed. Indian dudes are the least attractive dudes out there, or whatever the fuck you are.
Wait.
Is this guy a microaggression or racism?
Racism with a capital R.
Oh my God.
See, we do kind of have to give it up for John, because it's one thing.
Girl, I've been through it. Like
the fact that you get racism for other races.
Yeah, I get racism for other races.
One thing about me, mama, I only get anti-blackness.
People think I'm Latina. People think I'm Indian. I'm like, Nothing wrong with any of that, but damn.
Oh my God.
To me, it's you're a little cross-eyed. That one really got me. I remember I saw that and I was like, damn, he really got me.
Oh, yeah, okay. Because to me, I think I am just so like, I really grew up thinking, oh, all of this is just microaggressions. Because to me, in my eyes, racism was like, unless someone is calling you the N-word to your face, it's not racist, you know? And so I just want more people to validate that like little things can be racist.
Yeah.
Because at some point, it is that person's responsibility to know.
Yeah, it's like the validation that like small things can be racist, and also, and this might be like coddling the oppressor, but like it's an acknowledgement of like it's unconscious.
Yes.
Like it's okay to be like, oh my God, I didn't realize I was doing that, and learn from the thing. You know?
And maybe I take umbrage with it, because a lot of the times when you inform someone that they are being ignorant and or racist, they get more offended than you. I'm like, bitch, you the one who just offended me.
And
you know what I'm saying?
It's them. It's you telling them like, hey, you're showing a behavior that I think you should be aware of, and they're more like, instead of like taking accountability for it.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I'm not that way.
Girl, how come this girl from my high school, like when she went to college, and like, bro, when girls from all girls Catholic schools go to co-ed colleges, they lose their fucking mind. That is probably where Pick Me originated. Patient zero, Pick Me is probably the Catholic school girl. Because how come this girl went to college, and for Halloween, her boyfriend was Trump, and she was a Mexican.
That's
from Southern California, bitch.
That sounds like they did some weird foreplay that night,
girl. And so then my friend Yesenia, Latina goddess, love her down. And of course, is on Snapchat. She messages and goes, "This is so fucking racist. Also, I cannot believe that you're privileged enough that you like think it's whatever." Why was her response go, "I can't believe you would say I was privileged. I can't believe." she was offended by being called privileged. Mind you, her daddy makes like $1 million a month, whatever. Like, it's crazy.
My own dad called me privileged my whole life, and I was like, you sure don't act like I am. Where's my allowance?
I try to tell my dad that since he grew up in the hood and my mom did not, that makes me half hood.
I'm also half hood.
No, what my dad said, "Baby doll, you're not hood and you'll never be hood." I said, "Why?"
Yeah, I grew up in Plantation.
Okay, Paula Dean. Okay. I do want to discuss, before we wrap, microaggressions in the journalism space.
Ooh, okay.
Maybe this is why I have a gripe, because in class, University of Washington, the journalism program, you have to take like an ethics class. Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank fucking Christ. And things would be labeled as microaggressions. And I'm like, this is racism. They were talking about this one, and if I can find it, I'll put it in. This one political comic that they made about Serena Williams. And because Serena is like famously like vocal on the court, because they do her dirty. And they drew her literally looking like a gorilla, jumping up and down like in the air, and like
they said that was a microaggression.
Girl, and I'm in class, of course, with all white people and my white teacher, and they're like, "Yeah, so this is an example of a microaggression." And I'm like,
"Did you say something?"
No, I did not. I was not a friend that's too woke back then.
Damn.
But also, I never went to class either. So, but that class I did go to, and I'm like, this is cuckoo bananas.
That's fucking bananas.
I know. I don't want to say it. But that's the thing. I just don't want people. I don't like it when people get away with racism by calling it a microaggression.
Yeah.
Microaggressions in the workspace. I don't know, because we very much entered the job market, if anything, where I used my race to my advantage, where it's like people were way too scared post BLM to say anything in the digital media space.
I'm also in retail fashion at a heritage brand where it's predominantly mid 40-year-old white women.
Yeah.
They're being microaggressive against each other.
What do you mean?
Like white women, I feel like white women in the fashion corporate space are more likely to be aggressive against other white women than a black person in the workplace.
Passive aggressive.
Passive aggression. Yeah, there's way more passive aggression than microaggression.
Yeah.
Take your bins out.
You know, like boba tea.
Like it could really send you to the site.
What? Yeah, microaggressions send me the psych ward. Let us know if you think. Let us know your.
Yeah, drop in the comments with microaggression. Drop in the comments your pick for our game of is it microaggression, bullying, or racism, and we'll comment below and let you know what we think.
Yes, we will. Okay. Psych ward.
What sent me to the psych ward?
What sent you to the psych ward this week?
So you know how you can be addicted to anything? Yeah, put that wine glass back down. Put that wine glass back down.
Yeah, girl, I went to basement sober, but I actually had 3 mezcal shots, 6 White Claws.
I didn't drink there.
Okay, go.
And
crazy.
I didn't drink there.
For sure.
I think I'm addicted to karaoke. Because how come
this is a safe space?
The reason we went to Chino Grande on Friday is because my friend Missy texted me.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Missy.
Hi, Missy.
And she sent me a meme that I thought she made.
Mm-hmm.
I found out on Twitter the next morning it was just a meme on Twitter.
What was it?
And the meme was this. It was the Kim Kardashian, I'm dropping hints that I
saw that on Twitter.
Exactly. I saw it the day after Friday. And it says, I'm dropping hints that I want to do karaoke. And then she says, I want to do karaoke. And Missy sent me that at 10:12 p.m. Knows I'm drunk. I sent in all caps over the course of 30 minutes. I'm with Alexandra. We thinking Chino. Let's go. Spelled wrong. Pussy up. Bring whoever you want. Spelled wrong. 20 minutes later, the way you're ghosting me is insane. 10 minutes later, you can't edge me like this. And she said, girl, I'm celebrating my anniversary.
We thinking Chino is crazy because I was fully at Singers with John being like, I don't want to go.
And then she said, I said, okay, bring Michael. And then I sent her a picture of where we were. And it's empty, y'all. It's empty.
How I like it.
I think my psych word is just like
karaoke.
If I have had 3 drinks and someone even mumbles the word karaoke. I will go absolutely fucking feral in a way that's not becoming of a woman like me.
Which is why, like, next week we have a drag race lip sync Lollapalooza themed birthday to go to. Mm-hmm. That's the gayest sentence I've ever said. And John is like, I don't know if I want to perform. I'm like, bitch,
that's different. My body don't move like that. I'm 28, girl. I got a cramp walking to the gym today.
Please, my knee's fucked.
No, why'd my
tendonitis come back?
Hip, I have to stretch my hips at the gym.
Bitch, please, we're 28. I just got younger. I'm younger than ever now.
Well, I'm young in the face, Botox.
My God.
I could do a face performance.
See, I like your Botox. I want to move my eyebrows.
No, isn't this like great Botox?
Yes.
I can express. It's just like mild.
That's crazy. This is Frozone. Okay, ask me.
Oh. Have you ever been to jail?
No.
That was my microaggression.
That is a micro. I was just gonna say.
No, what sent you to the psych ward? Because I know you've been there.
I've never been officially booked. Thank you very much. My parents were too busy with my brother to ever check me in.
Get her.
And said he got to go. Whatever.
He got to go.
Okay, so as I mentioned earlier in the episode, I don't know if it's pronounced Muay Thai or Muay Thai, because when Google tells you Muay Thai, it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Anywho, I've been wanting to take a class because I got a reading from my friend, and she was like, you're not going to meet anybody in dating apps. You're either going to meet them like through work, like by like interviewing or like networking or just like being out in the field. And I recognize that. And so I was like, I need to get into classes. I love to fight. I've always wanted to fight. Mm-hmm. I've always wanted to be scrap it down. I feel like I'd be really good at it. So I signed up for these classes. Saturday morning, 10 a.m. The class is titled total beginner. I'm saying verbatim, the class is total beginner. This is the day after Chino Grande, in which I was telling John, oh my God, I cannot stay out late. It's 1 a.m. I'm drunk
And
as
I'm
fuck.
like, one more drink. One more drink.
Did we do shots? We did shots at that one place.
We did tequila shots at the sports
We did
bar.
do shots. And so I'm like drunk. I go to bed. I wake up. I'm like, I'm not going. But I paid the money. I didn't want to be disrespectful. I thought it was a one-on-one class. Thought it was a one-on-one class. And so I go. I'm in leggings and a tank top. Because it did say like, oh, for classes, you need to wear like the proper gear. But I'm like, what is the difference between shorts and a tank top and leggings and a tank top? If we're kicking. Like, what's the difference? Other than more bruises. So I was like, okay, it's fine. I show up, y'all. This is like a legit boxing gym. I'm thinking like, girl,
Are they blasting music?
They're not blasting music, but there's no glamour. No glamour. It's like a shot.
All you bitches were ugly. All you bitches were ugly.
I forget that like 4 classes, like on time is like 10 minutes early. Okay, fine. On time is 10 minutes early.
Yeah, girl. A lot of things. And I've been trying to tell you.
That's crazy to me. I was 5 minutes late. And so I walk in. I see a row of the most ripped, like rugged, butch, talk about studs, butch men and women doing jumping jacks into push-ups, back into jumping jacks into push-ups. And I'm like,
it's called a burpee, girl.
Not jumping jacks. Burpee is just straight up
jump. Yeah.
Jumping jacks. And then the guy comes over. He's like, are you here for the class? 10 a.m.? I was like, yeah. He's like, okay, you gonna change? And I was like, no, this is it. He was like, okay. He's like, have you signed in? And I was like, no, the iPad's not working. So he gives me his phone. I sign in and he's like, okay, yeah, so we're just doing some warm-ups. I was like, oh, is it not a one-on-one? He was like, no. I was like, right. Right. Total beginner is not the word I would use to describe these fucking people.
Hiya!
I'm talking, everyone looked like fucking Muhammad Ali. Everyone had on like the glitter, the like metallic shorts. Bitch, everyone had their hands wrapped. I immediately jump in. I'm doing push-ups. I'm doing planks. I'm doing all kinds of stuff. The guy is like, he's like, okay, you need to lower your back, whatever. And it was incredible, but one of those things was not like the other. And it was me. But the guy said I did really well. And I'll just say this. I don't know if they've had a feminine presence in that gym in a very long time.
Were you the feminine presence?
You know it was, because I was the feminine presence.
Any studs that caught your eye?
Oh, the girls were hot. The girls, quotation marks. Quotation marks. They paid me dust.
They all wanted to be boys.
They paid me dust. Who gonna be the boys?
All of them.
The Muay Thai fighters. I was like, yes, but there was a point where the coach said, Alexandra, I'm gonna have to call the cops because you're killing it.
What?
I said, stop.
Okay.
Hiya.
Hey.
Hiya. But just see, I'll show you some of my techniques after this. Once I change my shirt.
She gonna beat my ass, y'all. She gonna beat my ass by camera.
But yeah, you know, I got out my aggression.
Yeah, you got out your aggression, and y'all better take your bins out. Take your bins out.
Take your bins out, and thank you for listening as always.
Bye.
Bye.